Thursday. How's everyone doing today? I am down for the count. I think in the last video we talked about how I've been going through some pretty nasty depression, which is not very fun. And so I've been trying to push myself a little bit harder, and it is that time of year where you need to spring clean your house and go through your medicines and throw away all the expired medicines and vitamins and supplements and things like that, and food, like your baking soda, baking powder, stuff that you rarely ever use, cream a tartar, throw it in the trash, stuff like that. So I've been doing that, and that has prompted me to do kind of some spring cleaning and kind of get rid of a bunch of stuff because of my illness and not being able to keep up on the house as much as I would like and keep it as neat as I would like. I have decided I don't need as much stuff, which is a good thing. I mean, cleaning out and weeding out is always a good thing. So we've taken, my mother has taken three big boxes for me already to the donation. So that's been helpful. We got rid of 3 big boxes and a toddler bike because my kids have outgrown it. So I've done that. And then let's see. I'm trying to figure out what else. So I've kind of trashed my house in a way. They always say it gets worse before it gets better. They say that with chronic illness as well as any project that you start in your house has to get worse before it gets better. And so I have been majorly overhauling my kitchen, which for any regular person you would just get in there, get on it and get it done. But because I have to take so many breaks and there's only so many hours in the day, my kitchen is trashed, as well as the rest of my house, because I am having to go slower than I would like. My kids are getting rid of some of their toys. We're purging toys they don't play with or don't want, and I've been buying bins off of Amazon, and so that takes time because I can't go to a store, and these bins I'm finding are not in stock at the store anyway. So I've been waiting for the bins to come, and they only allow you to buy so many, and they are being really weird, and they're shipping, so I'll order 4 or 5 bins, and then they are sending them out in shipments of 1. So I get 1 bin, and then the next order I get 2, and the next order maybe 3. They're just being really weird, and I don't know why. So it's taking me longer to organize than what I would like. And today, I was hoping to put more of my house back together. Just try to get more of the house in order and get more things back together so we can have a place to sit in the living room and a place to walk in the hallways and stuff. But my body crashed on me today, which is sad in a way, because you just want to be normal and you just want to be able to do what you want to do, get the project done, be done with it. But I'm really emotional today over that. Plus, my when I crash, I have a lot of panic and anxiety that I can't control. So it's out of my control. I don't get a vote as to whether or not I'm going to freak out, panic. Whether I can calm myself, I can't. I can do all kinds of things, and I essentially just have to go through it. There is no calming it. It's like they're called adrenaline dumps, is what people call them, but my body is doing something beyond my control. So there is no technique, no trick, no something that's going to stop it. I have to just kind of go through it. And I didn't feel the greatest when I woke up this morning. And I was like, okay, well, we'll be okay as the day goes on. It'll wear off. And unfortunately, it's gotten worse. So I've been doing a lot of laying in the bed today, a lot of resting, a lot of self-talk, because, of course, panic and anxiety is quite scary. Just taking lots of deep breaths. I feel very short of breath today. I feel very tired, but wired at the same time. I feel very yucky in my own skin and my own body, because of the panic and the anxiety. And I'm feeling frustrated. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling frustrated because I was doing a good job and I wanted to keep going. But unfortunately, when I do something like this, like I said, it's got to get worse before it gets better, but I have to go at a snail's pace, and so it takes forever. It seems like it takes a good month and a half to fully complete the project, and then you got to go back and clean your house from the mess that it's gotten into because you weren't keeping up on the normal stuff. You were doing a project. And so that's really disheartening and frustrating because I think back to before I was sick and before my health got bad and how I could accomplish so much and do so much. I could just set my mind to it and just knock it out, right? Okay, we're going to work on the kitchen today and we're going to be done, by supper time. And unfortunately, it doesn't work that way anymore. There's a lot of emotions that come with that. A lot of sadness. A lot of just wanting to be normal. But I'm trying to be grateful. We're working on that. I'm trying to say, you know what? You did something. Even though it was a tiny something, and even though your house looks way worse than when you started, it will get better. And we will make it through today. Today is a give yourself grace, rest day. And hopefully I'll be able to do a little bit more tomorrow. And hopefully within the next 2 weeks I should have this project completely accomplished. And hopefully I'll have a lot of stuff out of my house that I don't want anymore, which is a good thing. It will leave room and space for, just keeping the house a little more tidy, I guess you would say, and being a little more, like when your kids ask you, where's this? You can say, it's in this bin, in this exact spot, right? Like when looking for Band-Aids or something of that nature. So, yeah, that's kind of where I've been at this week. Just doing a lot of organizational stuff with bins. It's been freeing, actually, to see the progress and to see everything all neat and tidy and organized. We have a pantry, but it's really tiny. It's bigger than most people's pantries, I will say that, and better than the pantry we did not have in our old house. We had 0 pantry and very little cupboard space. So having 5 members in our family now as opposed to 2 when my husband and I first got married, we needed a pantry bed. So we have a pantry, but it's kind of tight and narrow, and some of the shelves in the pantry are dark. So depending on the area of the shelf, it's got this dark zone. And so my kids, what they were doing is they were going into the pantry and saying, I want crackers on my soup. I want meat and crackers for lunch. I want salami and crackers for lunch. I want crackers in my soup, or, whatever. And so they would bring me a package of Ritz crackers to open for them. And me being in bed a lot, I wasn't micromanaging as well as I should have. And so I would just open the crackers for them, and then they would seal them up with a chip clip and put them in the pantry. Well, we were having like 4 and 5 open packages of Ritz crackers in the pantry. Sorry about there's the window is like right in my eye. I'm trying to move the thing, but it's not meant to be today. So we were having like 4 and 5 open packages of Ritz crackers, and then, my husband was worried about them going stale and, being unedible, and that's expensive. So it feels really nice. I got a bin and I put all the crackers in one bin, and I put the open ones in the front of the bin. So my kids can just go in the bin and say, oh, I want these crackers, and then just grab the open package of Ritz or saltines or whatever they're choosing. And you can see it now. It's not stuck like in the dark back corner of the pantry. And that's been really nice. And then I was able to put all my baking things into a bin, which is also really nice, because it's like we had a baking shelf. And so you have like your baking powder, and I have like peppermint extract and vanilla and half a bag of chocolate chips, and and baking powder and soda and all this stuff. And it was just like kind of sprawled out on the shelf, and then we would have to dig to try to find what we want, and we would knock the vanilla over, and we would knock all this stuff over just to get what we wanted, and it was hard to see. It's so nice having it in a bin now. You just look in the bin, you just kind of peek inside the bin. It's like, oh, there's what I need, and you take it out, and then you put it back when you're done. So I think this is going to be really great. When I'm finished, I've done the kitchen, I've done some of my hallway, I've done some of my bathroom, but neither area is fully finished or accomplished yet. One being because Walmart is being stingy with the bins, and they're coming one at a time or 2 at a time, even though I ordered 5 or 6, which is the limit. So we're having to wait on that. But also because I have to go slow, and just, like they say, slow and steady wins the race. So my son is off to grandma's today. My other 2 kids are at school. So I was really, really hoping to like hit it hard today and like get my kitchen table back, at least, find that kitchen table or find the living room. And my body just rebelled on me. And so unfortunately, here I lie. Just trying to. Sorry, my arm gets tired holding the phone. I need like a selfie stick. I haven't invested in something like that. But here I lie. Just trying to recover and not allow myself to go into full-blown attack. Just trying to be gentle on my body, kind to my body. Lots of deep breathing, lots of calming talk to myself. Like, you're going to be okay, and, this is tough right now, but look at all that you accomplished in the last couple days, and that's such a blessing for someone like me, a really big blessing. So I'm really grateful for that, and I'm trying to be grateful and think with the mentality of being grateful. But when you feel like this, and you feel just so awful in your skin, and you just want to run and scream and cry and jump out of your body, it can be very hard to do. But I think this organizing is helping a little bit with my depression that we talked about last week. It's making me feel worthy, like I'm actually contributing something to the family. It's also making me feel accomplished, like I'm getting something done. And I can see the progress of it, and I can see the effectiveness of it, and how it's going to be beneficial long term, and plus getting rid of stuff. Who doesn't want to? I know there's hoarders out there, but I'm not one of them. I don't want to bring more in, I want to get more out. And so it's been really nice to see stuff go, and just really get rid of things that I can't use, don't want, don't need. And so I think it's been as much as today is really, really hard, I think the weeding out has been very beneficial for me and for my depression, and I think it's going to be good in the end once it's done. I don't think it's a cure-all for what I'm going through right now, but I think it will definitely help, and it will also help my children to be more self-sufficient, which is always a benefit for someone with chronic illness, is having children that, you can be there for them and you can cook for them and you can do, but they can be very self-sufficient as well on days like today when you are down and just really need them to, hey, let's have some of the cut up salami in the fridge with crackers and fruit for dinner, that type of thing. So anyway, that's where I'm at today, trying really hard to think positively, but there have been some shed tears today, and just a lot of resting and a lot of self-talk. And you know what? It's okay. Hopefully by tomorrow, things won't be as painful as they are today, and I will be able to accomplish a little bit more and just get a tiny bit more done, and hopefully each day things will look better and better. I hope that's the case with my health one day as well. Do a little each day, and each day gets better and better. I'd covered your prayers on that area. That is a video for next time. I'll explain why. But I could use your prayers for courage to get better. That'll leave you. Hang until the next video. I hope you guys are doing well. Comment below if you have any questions or like to see the bins I'm using and would like to get organized and spring clean your house as well. I'd be happy to show you the bins that I'm getting from Walmart. And to those of you who are in bed having a tough day like me, I feel ya. It's not easy. Hang in there. You got this. It's just a day, and hopefully tomorrow will be just even a smidgen easier. Need any prayers? Comment below and I'll be happy to pray for you. As always, like and share if you know anyone who's could use this encouragement, use this information, whether they have an illness or just a really tough life, like a single mom even, who's just going through the mud right now and feels like she can't do it all. She's exhausted. And she feels defeated like I do most days. And her house is trashed like mine. And she just wants to get a handle on things. This video is for anyone who gets it. Basically, you don't have to have a chronic illness to like this channel. Hope to see you guys next week, and I will share with you why I need prayer as far as making progress in my health. So if you will pray for me about that, and I will share why next time. See you guys next time. Be kind to yourself.